Hey, this is Chris Jericho, and you're listening to the Shout It Out Loudcast. They're going to give you a reason to live, make you feel like you're the king of the mountain, and when it's all said and done, they're going to dance all over your face. Oh, yeah! We got some good-looking girls! Oh, yeah!
Everybody's been doing Christmas songs, right? So, we should do one. We'll do a KISSmas song. Okay, here we go. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright. Christmases be
Why don't we just start? Why don't we just start the episode with this? Just fuck our intro. Happy 50th.
I can. Could you imagine if I fuck this up and play this?
We should put out like an unannounced, like rare, like
a fucking
Tom and Zeus fucking unleashed.
Tom and Zeus after dark
on a hot mic.
And then he passed this like you do the fucking you missed.
Dude, they will not stop texting. Holy fuck! I can't even read it anymore.
Can you fucking just reply to this? I don't want to see this 10 seconds later. 2 hours later. What the fuck are these guys doing?
I'm telling you, this whole thing should be the episode. Us trying to record the episode should be the episode.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. Happy 50th. Watch how the magic is made.
Hello? What's up there, Kiss Army? I'm Tom and he's Zeus.
No. Ron Burgundy.
Episode number 50. Woo! Shout It Out Loudcast. We're calling this one Merry KISSmas. 50, dude.
Dude, what are the odds that our Christmas gift to all of our listeners is our 50th episode?
Oh, man. I think it'd be like if we didn't do an episode, it might be a gift for them.
That's true. That's true. Everybody's like, oh, I thought your special episode was you not doing one.
Yeah, I know. So
how the hell did we get to 50 episodes?
At this point last year, we were like, okay, so when do we go? Let's do a test episode. Remember we were doing pilot shit and stuff? Yep. How is this going to get perceived? Oh, my God, we got a follower.
Yep. I know. It's nuts. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm curious to see who's the first interaction with us. I forget now. Fuck, I probably should have kept track of that.
Probably Murph.
Fuck Murph.
Oh, come on. It's Christmas.
Fuck him and fuck Santa, too.
Oh, jeez. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you later.
So, how are you?
Great. I'm excited. It's the holiday season.
No, how are you, sir? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, a holiday season. We're right towards about a week before Christmas? No, not even a week before Christmas. This episode will drop on Saturday.
Yep.
And it'll go through Christmas Day. So feel free to play it on Christmas Day as a gift to your sweetheart.
Oh, God. Merry Christmas, darling. Here's episode 50 of the Shout It Out Loudcast.
On this episode, they talked about Mr. Feces. Although, like, I almost want to do like a KISSmas gift, maybe to our listeners, and reveal what our German housekeeper at Stonehill's nickname was.
Do it. We've been talking about it.
Maybe we do that at the end. Maybe we do that at the end. So we'll build it up a little bit. Herder. Oh my God, you boys are gross.
It's gonna be such a downer. People probably expecting some unbelievable thing, and when we tell them what it is,
I know, but it's the truth. I used to say it to her. I don't think she knew what it was, but yeah. So we've got KISSmas right around the corner. My arm is finally healed when I took a terrible tumble a couple of weeks back. I'm off to go see Star Wars tonight.
Oh yeah, you're in full nerd mode. Kiss
Absolutely.
podcast followed by a Star Wars movie.
Absolutely. And the reason is because the fucking internet won't allow me to check Twitter or anything else without somebody fucking up everything. So I have to go see it opening night.
I saw spoilers last night, but I don't know if they were real or if they were people just fucking with us.
That's just it. And
I can't. Now I can't get the two spoilers out of my head. So I'm trying to just pretend they don't exist because I'm seeing it tomorrow night on Friday the 20th.
Right.
We're very cool.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted to get that out of the way and go see Star Wars tonight. Pew pew pew. So we had some fun last week, didn't we?
We talking last week's stuff now first? I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah, last week we did Festivus.
Yeah, that was great. We had a lot of feedback on that. So we did our airing of the KISS grievances.
Oh yeah.
And as always, we talk about our polls. And a lot of people, the set list kind of took control of the polls. A lot of people issues with the set list.
Yep.
Which I'm not surprised, but I was happy to see that it's not just us.
Exactly. You, the fan. We listen. Yeah, right. That was fun. And what was the other poll?
We put that one out. We put that one out today.
Oh yeah.
Tom, if you're having a Christmas party, who is more likely to accept your invitation, Vinny or Ace? It is a landslide in Facebook and Twitter. Ace by about 80-20.
Yeah, because they all think Ace is going to come drink your booze.
That's exactly why.
Throw up in the punch bowl.
And then Vinny would be it would be like what Jericho said to us. Yeah, I'll come to your party. Pay me $2,000.
I really want to know what the agenda is before I go. Can you give me an outline?
And we have more to say about Vinny soon.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. But what's going on in KISS world?
Well, the big news that shook the world earlier in the week.
Right.
David Lee Roth opening for KISS when they come back to the States. Ooh.
Yeah. I guess they listened to our last episode in the KISS Festivus where my grievance was that fucking painter.
Well, now he's an unemployed painter.
Yeah, exactly. He is unemployed. And so he paints each other up. Now they have David Lee Roth. I know. It's not David Lee Roth from 30 years ago. I get it. But I still would rather have him up there doing whatever he does as an opening act than the fucking painter.
Oh, no doubt. Anybody who says anything different is fucking lying.
Oh, you know that. The haters on the fucking messages on the Facebook posts. And
toxic Facebook. We talked about it last week.
Yeah. Oh, he sucks now. Have you seen this video of him singing?
All right. But let's discuss the David Lee Roth move. What do you think of it? Why do you think it's happening?
I think it'll attract fans and close the deal because what you're looking at is KISS coming around a second and maybe third time in a region. Yep. It's starting to get stale, and it's not the last time they're coming around. So they need something to get them over the edge. And a lot of these so-called hair metal or 80s metal bands, there's a few people on the list. So they've got you got Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison. There's a few other ones going on.
The new one that with Dawkins with Lita Ford and Dawkins, Lita Ford and Lynch Mob, and then they're advertising a little bit of a reunion with George Lynch and Dawkins. So you see, you're right. They Kiss can't sit back and just assume that they're going to just take over with the
Kiss is
fans.
coming with the opening act, the fucking Painter.
Yeah, I think they have to
do something.
The summer is very, very competitive. Like you said, leading off is that Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, Joan Jett tour. And then, like we said, Dawkins, Joan Jett, Dawkins, Lita Ford. So there's a lot going on. That being said, the David Lee Roth thing came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, that came out of nowhere.
And people are like, oh, I thought Paul and him doesn't get along. Paul, it is what it is. What do they think? They're fucking hanging out playing bridge? Paul doesn't even hang out with Kiss before the concert. You think he's going to hang out with David Lee Roth?
I thought that was people saying Gene didn't get along with David Lee Roth.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, that's not even a concern of theirs. Oh, he's going to show up Paul Stanley. This isn't David Lee Roth during his heyday in Van Halen. If anything, Paul's going to be like, yeah, put him on so people can say what a great singer I am.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Because you're hearing a lot about that. Everybody's like, oh, now 2 lead singers who can't sing.
Like, now who's got the backing tracks for this? Fuck you and your negativity.
I would like to know the behind the scenes about who made the decision, like who sought out David Lee Roth. Like, how did that happen? Like, you know what I mean? I'd be interested in that.
I bet you there was some talk like, we got to get some stuff. Our sales aren't going as well as the last time. We'll do fine, but all right, well, what is it going to cost to get somebody in here? Well, who's going around on tour? Well, David Lee Roth is going to come. So why don't we ask him?
And with all due respect to a lot of the fans out there, some of them might be listeners to this show, Kiss is not asking a new band to open up for them. Okay, stop for a minute with the new band stuff. I get it. This day and age, the nostalgia is selling tickets. Like we just said, the Motley Crue Def Leppard tour. Kiss is not going to bring out some whoever band. Okay, like Zeus said earlier, and I 100% agree. David Lee Roth is going to be a closer for those people that might be on the fence. Be like, but you know what? Hey, I'll go see Diamond Dave. Maybe I'll play some Van Halen songs, play some soul stuff. Might not sound great, but it'll be a fun show. Like that. Like you're not going to get Kiss with some no-name band opening. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's the part of it. I don't want to go off too much on a tangent. These like new bands that people want people to have. Guess what? The people that are buying the tickets to these concerts, we're in our 40s and above.
Oh, way above. We're young.
I know people want new rock to succeed, but new rock is not going to succeed with me and you falling in love with them. They need to get people their age falling in love with them. When Poison and all those other kind of hair metal bands got popular, it wasn't because fans of the 70s bands fell in love with them. It's because people our age fell in love with that music.
Yeah.
So I get the new band stuff, but the new band stuff needs to be by people of their own age, not us. Don't depend on us to get new rock music to become top sellers on Billboard charts and stuff. It needs to be their generation, and it's on them.
Yep.
And
this like we've talked about before, this generation, Zeus says it sometimes, sometimes it's you get stuck in your old ways. You want to listen to what you want to listen to. You don't want to go and listen to some new band that you've never heard of play for 45 minutes before Kiss. It's just not going to happen.
I'm in a car ride. I've got my podcast. I got my other shit. I'm driving over to meet Tommy. I got 25 minutes. Do I want to, okay, let me put on this CD and find this rock station and hear some new music that might come on that I might like. Or if I got 20 minutes, I'm going to throw in AC/DC.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? What's easy? What's the easier choice? I don't want to be in a position where I have to, okay, let me force myself as though I'm like, oh, okay, I got to do my 10 sit-ups every fucking morning and 10 at night. Like, I don't want to do shit like this.
And real quick, we'll wrap this up, but real quick. And at this age, when you go to a show, You want to be able to kind of sing along, pump your fists. For example, last week, me and
or laugh at them.
Well, that too. But last week, Zeus was unable to go, unfortunately. But me and another one of our friends, I went to go see Rat again for the second time. Yes, I know Warren's not in the band. Rat played for about an hour and 45 minutes. They played every hit you could imagine. They sounded spectacular. The crowd was into it. They played at a small club up in New Hampshire along the coast. And it was great. It was a fun party atmosphere because everybody knew every word to every song. And at our age, that's what a lot of people want.
Mm-hmm.
That's
exactly. I don't blame you. Now, speaking of that, one of the advocates of what we're kind of saying against is our good friend Jay.
And we love Jay, and I respect Jay.
The Hook Rocks.
And Jay's waving the flag for new music, and I applaud him for that.
We applaud him for that. Yep. We just recently taped an episode with him. If you guys want to catch that, I want to plug that right now.
Yep.
Me and Tommy did a top 10 deep cut Zeppelin songs.
That was awesome.
Loved being out of our element, talking outside of Kiss. Zeppelin is a Mount Rushmore band, I think, for me and Tom.
Yep.
And we had a ton of fun. It was a great conversation. Jay runs a real fun, interesting, and tight podcast. Keeps it on and goes. And that was a lot of fun talking Zeppelin.
Absolutely. It was great. And according to Jay, I think that episode should be dropping on Christmas Eve, the 24th. Jay's going to be putting together a series over the holiday breaks where they're going to be kind of focusing on he's going to have guest hosts. He's going to be focusing on bands, different bands. And if I can give a plug to Jay and to our friend, he was plugging that he's doing a Y&T episode with our buddy Sonny Pooney, who loves Y&T. So Jay's got some cool stuff in store for all you
with
music.
Who the fuck is Sonny Pooney?
Who the fuck is Sonny Pooney? And we'll talk about that a little bit later too, maybe. But yeah, so check out Jay, check out his podcast, check out his Twitter page. He's the one doing all those fantastic bracket tournament polls. So that was a good time, and we thank him for having us on there.
The Hook rocks.
Yep.
So let's. What other things are going on in the news other than David Lee Roth? How about Vinny's KISSmas miracle, whatever the fuck he did?
Yeah.
There, supposedly he was making, I don't know, pasta for Zool or something. People were there. The people that went seemed to love it. The crowd seemed to love it.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was successful for those that like that kind of stuff. Vinny was supposedly in a festive mood. By all accounts, it went well. And God bless him for doing that shit. And God bless the people that enjoyed it. I'm not going to shit on that. If they had fun, they did. Good for him. Maybe he'll come around and do new music. But, so the other part is, how come I've yet to see, as our good friend Stephen Wright from Potter Than Hell says, I've yet to see evidence of him shredding.
No, exactly. We've seen pictures, and there's some videos out there of some of his interviews.
Yeah,
and
in makeup.
Yeah, it looked odd. It just looked odd.
Yeah,
but
it looked like Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah, it just
warrior.
Yeah, it looked weird. I mean, but again, like you said, I applaud Vinny. Maybe he's getting a little bit more comfortable coming out of his shell and doing these events, and maybe we'll see more of Vinny. And one of the other things he was talking about at that event, this is bizarre, and please,
this is Kissel.
Please, on our social media, jump in if you're into this. Vinny is apparently releasing a 15 to 20 CD box set with a book and photos. He has 15 CDs worth of music?
And they're all probably like demos, half songs, just, this is me doodling.
No, come on.
I don't get it. Either you can play music or you can't.
Right.
He's obviously a super talented songwriter.
We praise Vinny. We praise Vinny all the time. We do. We shit on it sometimes too. But the guy's supremely talented. We don't take that away from him.
It's just, maybe we'll have more to talk about in that episode, another episode. But
yeah,
it was good to see Vinny out there, and it wasn't a bomb. So we are rooting for the guy. Just it's just us. We love to shit on everybody. So what the fuck?
Happy Christmas.
But speaking of shitting on people, I said I had one more. Did you see the coming soon Paul Stanley put out?
Yes, I did.
He's got a fucking Puma tracksuit coming.
Dude, it's
for the Ukrainian mobster in you.
Dude,
for that Russian neighbor that you knew that you not want to get. How about a Puma Paul Stanley tracksuit?
We said it earlier when he put out those fucking Marty McFly high tops. What is he doing?
Does he have the mountaineer hat too? Does that come with it? Whatever he wears now?
Look, with all we preface all. See, this is what me and Zeus do. We shit on stuff, and then we'll say, if you like that, that's fine. But then we go and shit on it. But it's like
we've been on this the kick lately. They're like, damn it, we sound so negative. Like we're like against some of these podcasts that are so positive. Hey, no mocking the band. Hey, you can't say anything negative about the Elder Tour. I'm like, there was none. But you got to be positive. We're trying to do the opposite. We're trying to stop being so negative all the time. We can't do it. We can't just stay a little bit like
why
this time we're not. We're gonna be good this time. And then Paul releases a tracksuit Puma outfit. And what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that information?
Zeus, we said this during the Kiss Cruise episode. They're making it too easy for people like me and you to shit. They're giving us layups. Like you said, you post a picture of this fucking Borat tracksuit. What the fuck?
Just be honest. If this wasn't Paul Stanley and Kiss and we all, because he's the star child, he's our hero, he's Paul Stanley from Kiss. If this was fucking Borat, the local friggin', I don't know, plumber, and he came in with this Puma outfit suit, who's gonna go, would you get that? That's awesome. I need to get that.
Yep.
Nobody would say that. They'd be like, check out this fucking idiot.
Yep. No, you're right. He looks he's like an extra from Goodfellas.
But it leads me to that long-term vent I've had that Paul has surrounded himself with yes men and isolated himself from any criticism.
Well, I think
thanks, buddy. Nobody thinks this is cool, but he has fucking idiots that are fans of his. Like, I'll buy it, Paul. I'll buy it. These are the coolest things ever. And then he's like, that's validated. Like, it's not.
I think it could be worse than him being surrounded by yes men. He's surrounded by nobody, and he's making these decisions on his own. There's somebody in there like, yeah, Paul, because it sells and it's Kiss, and we're all collectors of Kiss, and it has that niche. People buy this, and he validates his awful taste. But these items aren't Kiss items. They're not Kiss items.
They're all with Kiss. Who's buying that? Paul sneaker aficionados?
No, but what I'm saying is, it's not like they're like
just like this painting. Oh, I was in a melancholy mood when I painted this photo, dude. People are buying it because you're Paul Stanley. Come on.
And he knows that.
The same thing with the stuff. Like, he just needs that validation. He's a designer now. Like, come on, buddy. Right? If the guy from Trickster put out those fucking shoes, are they selling?
Well, maybe if Trickster opened up for Kiss, they would. No, I know. All right, but let's see. Now we're on a tangent here. Let's not be negative. It's the Christmas season. Enough shitting on Paul. I don't want to do that. Come on, let's have some fun here. Let's have some fun. Fuck them all.
We're such negative influences on each other.
You know what's happening? You know why this is happening? You know why this is happening?
Because silly.
Because our last few episodes have been discussion-based episodes that are allowing our true negative colors to come out. We got to get back to doing like a top 10 where we just talk about the fucking music.
But this is the whole point. We're on episode 50.
Yeah.
This is what we would do.
Of course.
Texting each other stupid shit we'd see on the internet about Kiss. And he'd be like, dude, why do they do this? Why don't they just stick to this and play this or do this? What the fuck is this? Oh my God, look what Paul's wearing. We did this. Listen to what Gene just said in an interview. Like, this is what we do.
We did this a couple weeks ago. We did this a couple weeks ago when we were driving down to our friend's football game down at Foxborough Stadium. The whole thing could have been a friggin' episode. The only thing missing was the microphones.
Anyways, oh my God. Anyways, we do like Kiss, believe it or not.
Absolutely.
All right. So, where are we? Do we want to go into what we're going to do this episode?
Absolutely.
All right, but before we do that, let me go help Jack Frost nip on Vinnie Vincent's jingle balls.
It's the holiday season, and we're back. It's time for the jingle balls.
So we're doing our first KISSmas episode, Tom. So this time we want to think of something to do. We want to invite all our friends because it's our 50th episode as well.
Yeah.
It's our 50th episode.
Yep, Christmas extravaganza. You're right. We couldn't have timed this more perfectly.
We were thinking, I don't know, what do we call him? I was thinking maybe we call him Star Claus or something. What would we want for KISSmas? Not Christmas, KISSmas. And me and you have ideas, but we wanted to get some ideas from our friends. Okay? So as we're talking about this, the text exchange is continuing.
It's blowing up. It's uncontrollable right now.
And we're going to pick up the next guy who is lovingly called by his partner Foghorn Leghorn.
Holy shit.
Or quite possibly sometimes Sling Blade. Let's see if we can get our good friend Stephen Michael from Growing Up Rock online. Let's go around the world on our Santa, that thing they do for Santa. Where's he on the radar?
Oh, the NORAD thing, the tracker. Let's go.
The Nordic tracker?
No, the NORAD.
That's the lady that's upset because his husband told her he had a fat ass and bought her a fucking bicycle.
That's the Peloton. Ooh, you got a fat ass. Now get on this bike.
Ooh.
All right. Let's head down. Let's see if we can head down south.
There she go. Ooh, you even cuter than your baby pictures. We can keep it all in the family. Ooh, you got a fat ass.
Walk around telling me she looked like Janet Jackson. Looking more like Freddie Jackson.
Why don't you give your auntie some sugar? All right, let's see if we can get him on the line here, okay? Okay, Sizzle Chest, 1 second. And it looks like we were able to connect. We've got Stephen Michael, the real star of Growing Up Rock podcast.
Oh.
The much better looking star of Growing Up Rock podcast, I might add.
And that's a high bar, right?
The older, the wiser.
Stephen, thank you for joining us. It's a Christmas miracle.
By golly, it's a Festivus miracle for the rest of us.
That's right. That's right.
Pumped to have you back on. We got to get you back to finish up. We're going to do our top Kiss openers with you since we did the closers with you.
That's right.
That'll be much more up my alley. I love openers.
Yep.
Cool.
And so we have you on because, as we said earlier, this is our KISSmas episode. We're trying to come up with 3 KISSmas gifts that you want from what are we calling him?
Santa Star Claus.
Star Child Claus. And we want to ask our friends what would they want for KISSmas? 3 things. So you the floor is yours, Stephen. Go ahead.
All right, so my Merry KISSmas wishes are fairly simple. But first, before I go into those, I got to just point this out. I am not a slow-talking redneck, okay? Let me just put that out there right now. Number 1, I do not talk like this, okay? This is my normal voice, so suck it, boys, all right? That's the first thing. Now I'm ready to get on to my KISSmas wishes because I don't want to hold up everybody. I know I got more people coming behind. My wishes are fairly simple, and they're not real new because I've heard other people talk about this stuff. So this is just coming from a personal place. I would love to see KISS change up their set list. I know it's been beaten to death, but you put out a perfectly good point, Tom, in the last episode, which is they could absolutely do it like Metallica. They could have their hits with all the cues, the pyro, the harnesses, all that shit, and they could rotate in 4 or 5 different songs every night and make it great for the fans. And it's simple to do, and I don't want to hear that shit that they can't do it.
Perfect.
All right. I really wish all the so-called KISS fans would shut the fuck up about Ace and Peter and how Tommy and Eric are a disgrace. If you don't have Tommy and Eric, KISS is not doing a farewell tour. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm over it. They're members of the band now. You would have taken the job if it was given to you. They do a great job. It sounded great. I've seen the farewell tour, loved it. So shut the fuck up.
Ooh.
All right. I'm going to go and add an extra one because one is really quick and simple, which is record a new record. I need new music. That's what you do. You're musicians. You're in a band. Record new music, for God's sakes. I don't even give a shit if it's an EP. Just put out a new record, okay? Quit being a legacy act and living on your old shit. I don't care whether, new fans, old fans want to hear it. I don't care. I want to hear it, so put it out. All right, here's the final thing. For the farewell show, for whatever you're going to do for the farewell show, find a way to book 2 nights, maybe even 3 nights at Madison Square Garden. Those are your final 3 shows. They should be at Madison Square Garden. And do a different set list each night and include Bruce, Vinny, Ace, and Peter in the evening some way. Maybe even each night do 1 album in its entirety for the first set, come back and do like another set of hits. That would be awesome, right? Pick whatever. Pick Destroyer, Love Gun, and Rock and Roll Over, because those seem to be like the big ones. Or do a live one night and a live 2 the next night or something. I don't know. I don't really care. But it's an idea that you could do. So that's what I think needs to happen to make it right for the fans. Those the actual last shows, right?
Spectacular. Excellent. That is a wonderful KISSmas wish list. And I think most KISS fans, I know me and Zeus would love to see any of those become a reality for sure. Beautiful.
Yeah, I like those. Obviously, you know where we stand on the set list, the new music. The farewell show, I that's a new idea. Didn't think about that. That's great. I love hearing it. It's kind of unique and out there. But as we all know, they're not fucking doing it, which is bullshit, but we could always wish, right?
Yeah,
that's what Santa Claus is there for.
That's what Santa Claus is for. We gotta wish. You gotta believe.
That's right.
I failed to believe that their actual last show will be just the last show on a tour that they're doing, and it's the same as the other 150, 200 shows, whatever they've done up to this point, right? So I just fail to believe that that's going to be it. If they're looking that far ahead and they're saying, hey, the last show is going to be July of 2021 on this date or whatever, I have to believe that they're going to do something special. And whether it's involve all the members, but it's got to be something different. And I think it can't be done in one night. So I would love to see like a 2 or 3 sold out night Madison Square Garden thing, and where they do something a little different each night, and just, pay homage to the career as a whole, not just a section of the career and not just the hits.
It's a great point. And I think you're right. I think a lot of people are kind of cautiously optimistic about the last show just being another show. I don't think we want to believe that's how it's going to end.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then maybe we can get you to cross the Mason-Dixon line and bring your hillbilly ass up to New York.
They're not going to let me up north. I don't talk fast enough and rude enough for them.
Oh, God.
You see the difference, boys, right? There's a clear difference there.
I've obviously hit a nerve somewhere along the line, but that's all right. We still love you.
You and my partner, Pooney. Pooney wants me to repeat everything. So I'm going to repeat everything.
Oh, God.
I say, boys, here's a whole lot of editing for you.
Thanks, brother. We really like it. But see, unlike you, I just leave it the fuck in. I don't care. You might do that perfect podcast over there. Here, they hear burps, they hear fuck ups, they hear it all, buddy.
They hear me snorting through the microphone every week.
Our show is far from perfect, I assure you. But yeah, that's all right. Leave it all in because then I just come off like a total asshole. That's all right.
Oh, come on now,
but
buddy.
guys, you guys can listen to the Grown Up Rock podcast out there. It's one of the best out there. They, Steven and Sonny do an awesome job. It's one of our favorites. Please give them a listen. Thank you so much for joining us today, buddy.
Boys, thanks for having me.
Steven, thanks for joining us. Merry Christmas to you and your family, buddy. Thank you.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, fellas. Cheers.
Merry KISSmas. See you, buddy.
See ya.
And that was a wonderful little interview with our friend Stephen Michael from Grown Up Rock. And next on our special KISSmas edition, we have our buddy from Click Tea Shop, Mr. Ed Spangenberg. Ed, welcome and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you for joining us.
Merry Christmas to you, and thanks for having me on again, guys. Happy 50.
Thank you, buddy.
He said it to us before we got on. I'm like, I'm not 50. I'm just fucking stupid. And I'm like, oh, he's talking about the show.
Well, I thought you were in Chicago, so.
Yeah. You're like,
Oh,
so I
God.
got time this because you're an hour ahead. I'm like, wait a minute, aren't you in Pennsylvania? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what? The fuck do you have us? The Canary Islands? What do you mean we're an hour ahead? But we love having Ed on. Ed is obviously the man and the legend behind Click Tea Shop. We pimp you guys out all the time because you do such an awesome product. And what has he got on over there, Tom? Do you get to see it?
He's got the skull, the Gene Simmons skull, but he's wearing the hoodie version of it, which is fantastic looking.
Yeah.
That looks so cool.
Yes, very cool. And we also would be remiss if we didn't thank Ed for the unbelievable logo that he created for us. And all those products, among others, are available at clickteashop.com. Now, Ed, by the time this episode drops and people hear, probably a little bit late maybe for shipping, but I have seen you pushing some people can get some Click Tea Shop gift cards. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can get those gift cards right away. So like if you ordered and you want to put a certain amount in there, you can put in whatever amount you want basically. And then it's an instant download and you get, the code is on there. So whoever's, cashing it in, they could get any kind of products, any of the t-shirts, any of the mugs, the hats, the shout it out loud, anything that you want.
But can you get shout it out loud cast stuff?
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, shout it out loud cast stuff. Anything you want.
That's a pet peeve. I do this with him all the time. You have no idea how many people say to us, I was like, yeah, I listen to Shout It Out Loud all the time. Like, Shout It Out Loud cast. Now, mind you, it's funny because this is our 50th episode. Do you understand? Me and him had this battle in the beginning when we're naming our show.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, so it should be Shout It Out Loud podcast. No, Shout It Out Loud cast, he was saying. I'm like, no, Shout It Out Loud podcast. No. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep. And here we are.
Had this battle, and here we are now. So
50 episodes later.
Sometimes it rolls off the tongue. Sometimes it gets stuck.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
All good,
But
brother.
I think that your shirts are selling well. So
That's
anybody
awesome.
could grab one of those. That'd be
One
great.
of our good buddies there from Restrained, Tony, just had one and was promoting it for us, right?
Yeah, that's a nice pic he sent over too.
That was beautiful. Very cool.
And
Yep.
put a nice picture of that on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you guys go follow Tony and his band Restrained. And one of our friends, listeners, fiance bought one for him, and I think he figured out what it was because the outside package said Click Tea Shop, and she posted it. I wonder what this is. So Thank you for that one too, as well.
Yep, that was cool.
Very cool, guys. Very cool.
So go ahead, Zeus.
I was just going to say, since we have you, and we know you're a Kiss fan, because Click T Shop is not about Dio. You have 3 things you wish from from what do we call them? Star Child Claus, whatever the fuck we call them.
Santa Star Child. We're trying to think of a name. We'll eventually figure out his name.
I know.
3 things on your KISSmas wish list.
From Demon Claus.
Yeah. I was thinking, and I was like, I wanted to do something really silly, and then it would be great to have. But this isn't one of my wishes. This is a goofy one. Would be have Paul Stanley, come over in his jammies and read to me some Christmas stories in his jammies.
Oh God,
wouldn't that be great?
Come and read "Twas the Night Before Christmas" in his Kiss onesie.
Yeah. That would be
great. And then you have like Paul Stanley at your house, and you just like walk away.
Yeah.
Honey, there's a strange man in his onesies reading a children's book out here. Yeah, fuck him. Tell him I went to bed.
Now he's wearing purple tiger pumas.
Puma tracksuit that he just got online.
But here's my real ones.
Okay.
My first one is to meet the band. I've never met any of the members of the band, could believe it or not. And I've been to conventions and stuff, and Ace was there and stuff, but I was busy really handling my merch booth, and I never really got a chance to meet any of them. I would love to meet with Gene and Paul and meet them. I know they have those packages and stuff.
For $4,000, you could do the VIP. You feel like it.
Yeah, so that would be my wish.
Cool.
That's number one. Second one, and this is probably for a lot of fans too, is to see the very last show. I would love to go to see that very last show, and hopefully with some special guest stars and the all-star band of Kiss people that were involved. I would love to be there and experience that with everybody else that I'm sure is dying to go.
We're on record that we want to go as well. So your first one that we're going to get on record, if we all go, we all hook up and we go together.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Party all together.
Oh yeah,
see how many more we can get.
Because we've already said, even if we can't get tickets to the show, which we're going to try our ass, we're going to New York for that. We're going to be somewhere around there.
Oh wow, we could do that.
Yeah. We're going to be there. Yep.
All right, very cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 3 for you, brother.
Number 3. Well, since I've been so involved with everything and with my merchandise and the way that it's been going, my third wish is actually to work with Kiss. And I've been, I worked with Doc McGee's management on the Vintage Trouble band's merchandise for their current tour. So I feel like I'm getting closer and closer, but I really would like to work with, Epic Rights, the people that own, the rights to all the merchandising for Kiss. That would be like the dream come true, to actually work with Kiss, put together some products and put them out on the market and really wow the fans like I'm, trying to do with my own shop.
Awesome. That would be amazing. And like you said, you're getting a little bit closer with some of your involvements with your connections. So could
I keep on poking the stick at the fire. So
yeah, absolutely. Excellent.
Of all the wishes I think that we're going to have today, I think that one's probably the most likely to come true.
Yeah, no,
and I'm being serious.
Yeah,
I think that can happen and will happen. I think your stuff is awesome. Don't believe me, believe all the people that talk about it when they buy your stuff.
Yeah, I have really good support out there. It's been great.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody say anything other than a positive statement. Not even just like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. No, it's always like, yeah, it's so much better. They fit better. They awesome. Love the design. It's great stuff. You do great product, and you do the stuff that they don't think about doing.
Well, it's like, I wanted to take obviously a different angle, and the things that sort of, it makes so much sense that, it's almost like, why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they doing that? And so I was just like, I'm going to run with the baton and see what happens. And it's been growing its wings and taking off. And so, again, it's like, I couldn't imagine when I started that it would have been grown to where it is today, but I'm very, very happy with it. And I'm more so pleased with all the people that, reach out to me and share their photos with me. That's the biggest thrill. And, I got my own little army, so to speak, out there. So it's great. It's very cool. Very flattering from the army out there of all the fans that love KISS so much.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Your Eric Carr stuff got a lot of good press and good comments out there.
Yeah.
I saw Bruce Kulick was advertising it. Carrie Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Where I go on which one of them I want to see modeling it. But your Eric Carr stuff was outstanding. I've got a couple T-shirts from that. Great job on everything. I think you're going to find tons more success, and maybe within next KISSmas, you'll tell us, scratch number 3 off the list. That's done.
Yeah. So I'm actually working on a whole bunch of those things right now too that I really can't get into, but more stuff with the Eric Carr family, which has been a great relationship, and some other stuff too. So like I said, I got the stick always poking, and I'm always reaching it out to people within, the community of KISS. And so things are happening. There's a lot of great things coming out for the new year as well. I've already planned out quite a bit. So
awesome. Ed, thank you so much for being a friend of the show, for helping us with our amazing design, for taking some time out and joining us on our special 50th episode. We truly appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you again and hanging out on another episode. Thank you again, buddy.
Yeah, we're going to hang out at that in New York City on that last show for sure.
Absolutely.
And hopefully before that too, brother.
That's right.
That would be great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Merry KISSmas to you and your
thank
family,
you guys
brother.
for everything. Thank you.
I feel like Hulk Hogan. Everything's brother these days. I don't know what it is.
Brother.
Yeah, brother. All right, brother. We'll see ya.
All right, take care, guys.
Okay.
See ya. Bye-bye. So that was fun. We just had Ed from Click Tea Shop on. Let's move Santa's reindeer over. Around not the vicinity. Are you in Pennsylvania, my friend?
I am. I'm just north of Ed.
All right. So we're going to stay in that area, and we're going to have Steve Wright from Potter Than Hell on. Steve, how the hell are you?
I'm great, guys. How are you?
Awesome. Steve, thank you so much for taking some time. This is the first time you're visiting our show, and thank you for joining us. We've been on with you guys with the Potter Than Hell crew, so thank you for taking a few minutes on our 50th holiday extravaganza.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. And hey, this is your silver episode, so you should have your ace makeup on.
Oh, God. That's true.
He's
That's true.
Smarter than us. Yeah,
of course he's smarter than us.
We were on your show. It was me, you, Tom, BC, BB. Dylan wasn't there, correct?
Yeah, Dylan was taking the night off.
Yep.
Yeah. But Potter Than Hell, one of the best podcasts out there. They're not Kiss-centric, but they talk about all sorts of rock. Kiss is obviously in their name title there, I assume. Wink, wink, Potter Than Hell. But they talk about all sorts of rock. Awesome discussion. Awesome group of guys. And Steve is the most handsome member, and so that's why we invited him on.
Oh my God!
And from the looks of your podcast, not much competition there, my friend.
No, God, no. Dylan's the best looking one. He's the young guy in the group, so
he's the young guy. Right.
We're all old.
But we had a ton of fun. I think we did top 5 hairband songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Great episode. It was a lot of fun. Guys, give them a listen, and certainly you won't stop, and you'll keep them on your rotation like we do when we listen to them. So you know the drill here. We're doing our top 3 KISSmas wishes that you have for Tom. I'm tired of coming up with a name for it. Santa Claus, fucking Star Child Claus, Demon Claus.
I know.
Pussycat Claus, fucking
Spaceman Claus. I don't know.
Fake Ace Claus. What's the other ones for Peter Chris? What do they call him? Cheater Chris.
Oh God.
How about the replacement clause?
Oh, here we go.
That's awesome. So go ahead, brother. What's your first one?
All right, my first one is definitely. I think they should, and I wish they really would continue with the Kissology series. They were great. They were coming out. Bang, 1, 2, 3 comes out, and then after that, nothing. So, God, when the last one come out in the late 90s, was it? I think
early 2000s. I think they came out. Yeah.
So, and I mean, they were fantastic, and
absolutely.
I like how they have the special thing. If you click on the Kiss logo, you get the extra stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. But I would really love to see them continue with that because I mean, God, it's been like 20 years, pretty much almost 20 years since they've had something like that, and their total lack of releasing any kind of videos is crazy. I mean, they put out the Live in Vegas thing they put out, and but like that's pretty much been it. Well, they did the Rock the Nation stuff, but there's been no compilation.
They did the Vegas one too, right?
Yeah,
that's what he said. Yeah, he mentioned that. But most of them have been, like you said, most of them have been like concert DVDs, whereas the Kissology was more interviews, behind the scene type stuff where you can't really
clips and everything. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
Good
so,
one.
I mean that's definitely one of my main ones, and I'm going back and forth between this one and the other. They just had the. I'm going to go with this one.
Go ahead.
They just had the Vinnie Vincent Merry Metal Christmas or whatever the hell it was called last weekend. I still want to see proof that he can shred.
Yes.
When he played in Miami last year, I was there before the cruise, the pre-show, and I'm not saying anything about anybody that was there at this weekend's thing and said he can shred and this and that. I want to see it. I don't know what the big secret is. I'm not paying to go see that. I paid to get into the pre-show for the cruise, and he honestly looked like someone handed him a baby, and he didn't know what the fuck to do with it when he was up there with that guitar. And he had it wasn't even the Ankh makeup; it was like the cross, and he was like, like just like what the fuck? And like he give me 3 days practice, and I could have done exactly what he did up on that stage there. It was
wow. And
all he had to do was shred for 10 seconds, just like noodle something out.
That's interesting because at the beginning of our episode we were talking about news, and we brought up the Vinny appearance, and we referenced you, our buddy. We said, our buddy Steve Wright's been waving the flag about wondering where the hell the video is of the actual, because we've seen pictures, we've seen some interview information, but no one has actually seen that video of him with that guitar. Because you're right, it looked like he was posing with a guitar that he just won in a contest.
Yeah.
Good one.
It was crazy. It was, I want to see the guy play. I just want to, show me the proof, show me the money.
Nice, good one.
And my third one, this one, we did an interview with Ryan Spencer Cook, Jeremy Asbrock, and Phil Strauss down at the Rock and Pod last year.
Yeah,
and I threw this idea out to these guys. I want to see this is my total wish, because you're not going to get any new music from Kiss. I don't think it's going to happen. And you guys discussed that on your Festivus episode, which is excellent, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to see an album come out with side 1 be Gene, side 2 be Ace, with their band playing the music.
Ooh. Okay.
I think that would be friggin' great.
Okay.
I want that under my tree or in my stock. Put the vinyl under the tree and put the stocking the CD in my stocking. It would be fantastic. Have them write some songs with them, perform, do 5 with Ace play the solos and everything. He doesn't even have to play rhythm guitar because those guys have all that shit covered.
Yeah.
With Gene, then now you have the 3 guitarists back with the Gene band. Gene play bass because he's more apt to play bass than Ace is, I think, on his side, and just have their solo band guys do the music for that album.
And you know what's funny about a wish like that is that it's totally doable.
Absolutely.
It's not like you're wishing for like some kind of miracle thing that could totally happen, And this is why we call this like a wish list type of episode, because this is all the stuff that we want. That's great.
Different ideas, and a couple of people that you guys have brought up some great things that we don't talk about often, which is great to hear. Like, this is a very unique idea. The only problem, I'm going to throw a little water on this, is didn't Gene try to finger bang Ace's wife like a month ago or something? Like, are they going to be able to do this together?
But they don't have to do it together.
Right. They don't have to do it together.
But the venture would be together.
It would.
But with money talks.
Ace got rid of her, though.
Ace, I'll pay you 25% of the proceeds. Now I want 25. Deal.
Okay. Sure, Curly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But I mean, I think it would be great. And they can do it, both of them.
Oh,
it's not Paul, and they could tour with that. And how much of a seller you think Ace in that band with Gene playing, and they could split the bill, each one open up a different night?
That'd be
How
great.
cool would that be?
That'd be excellent.
Everyone, the closest thing to like Kiss playing deep cuts that you'll ever see.
Yeah,
I saw both bands with that band, and absolutely phenomenal.
That would be that's spectacular. It's a great idea. I like it.
That's an awesome idea. Well, Steve, thank you so much for coming on. Say hello to the gang, BB, BC, DBD, HIV, whoever else is on the podcast with you. We thank you for coming on. Merry Christmas to you and your family, buddy.
We will, absolutely. And Merry Christmas to you guys, and congratulations on episode number 50. And I've been listening to you guys since your first episode came out when you did the introduction one. And I have a great time listening to it. It's my Saturday morning listen, whether I'm home or at work. Well, if I'm at work, if there's nothing burning, then I'll be listening to it. But
take care of that first.
Yeah, definitely my Saturday morning listen. And Merry Christmas to you guys, and to all the Shout Out Loudcast listeners out there. You guys rock, and thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thanks, buddy. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that was nice. So we had Steve Wright from Hotter Than Hell, and now we have, I don't know, earlier we said the most handsome member of the Grown Up Rock.
It's still true. It's still true. Because I know who you had today. As
I thought, before I introduced him, I don't even think he knew. I was like, as his partner calls him, Foghorn Leghorn. He had no idea. And then he went in a diatribe about the fact that he doesn't talk this slow. And he then went on to continue to talk this slow. So, anyways, before I lose my train of thought, we have the one, the only Sonny Hollywood Pooney. Yes, that's Sonny Hollywood Pooney. And we do know who the fuck he is. Sonny?
Absolutely.
The next time we record, I got a message for Jericho. Don't you worry. This might not be the time and place, but
okay. Keep it within the holiday spirit here. Let's keep things jolly.
Right. Yeah, we'll worry about that next time.
Well, thank you.
Sonny,
thank you. Oh, go ahead, Zeus.
Tom.
No, I was just going to say thank you, buddy, as always, for joining us and being part of this big celebration. We appreciate it, and thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem. Anytime.
And what I just wanted to kind of plug, as I told him earlier, I'm going to plug him.
Yeah. None of that sounded right.
His eyes
Thank
lit
God
up.
I'm over here and you're over there.
Yeah. That's not what he says in our group text. Dirty, dirty mind, Mr. Pooney. Dirty mind. Sonny of two great podcasts, right? Co-host with our affectionately titled Foghorn Leghorn Stephen Michael on Grown Up Rock Podcast. They do an awesome job talking about all sorts of rock music, new and old, and great analysis, great breakdown, fun topics, and the two hosts are awesome. And then he's been on with the longtime KISS podcast, Podcast Rock City, with Joe and Jody. And he's been on there for about a couple years now. Another favorite KISS podcast, one of the first ones that I got into, and they still are rocking it and doing an awesome job. So we are very fortunate to have Sonny on again, a friend of the show and a friend of ours, and in a great KISS. I don't know, would I call you an expert aficionado?
hell no.
What
Hell
would we
no.
call him, Tom?
The release police is the experts.
Oh God! Well, maybe we should add the release police on here. He could have said
right.
he could have looked at it and goes, oh, "This is your 51st episode. It's not your 50th episode. You're not counting them right."
Yeah, technically our intro episode was, an episode, but we didn't number that one. So this is 51. If you're gonna be like that.
No, but this is the 50th real episode. But yeah, so. Sonny's a Kiss
I'm not an expert. I am not an expert.
All right, well, you're a fan then. We'll say that.
There you go.
Okay.
And with questionable Kiss taste.
Oh, Jesus. There we go.
Yes. We all know about Sonny's love for Asylum and his love for ballads. And what is another one of a trait of Sonny's Kiss taste, Tom? What do you think?
Oh, God. Well, he has I think he's enamored with the 80s stuff more than the 70s stuff. That's a rarity for Kiss fans, but that's okay.
Him and his buddy Jericho, right?
Yeah, big fan of the 80s non-makeup stuff.
And
Yeah, because it's faster. It's
different.
Fits more. Yeah, and it fits more with the rest of the music that we listen to, where the 70s Kiss doesn't really fit as much.
Agreed. I won't argue.
That's a good point. Damn.
Yeah. That's the rare valid point. I'll take it.
A valid point made on this podcast? Write that down, time and date right now, Tom.
Goddamn, took 4 hosts today to get a valid point.
In 50 episodes.
We're on a roll. Let's have this as our last episode. Go on a high.
Yeah, like Costanza. High note. All right.
Well, so the reason we have you on, our friend there, it is to give us 3 KISSmas wishes of yours. From what are we calling him again, Tom? He gets all mad.
I'm telling you, I can't wait to hear this whole episode in succession because every guest we've had on, we can't think of the name. It's like Santa, Star Child Claus,
Star Claus,
Space Claus,
Star Claus. Star Claus sounds like some Star Claus sounds like some out of space animal.
Ankh Claus.
Yeah. Catman Claus.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, so 3 KISSmas wishes that you'd like to make.
All right. So I had come up with 6, but I trimmed them down to 3.
6?
Yeah. I'd come up with 6, but I trimmed them down to 3 to follow the rules.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So number 3, I want a documentary, 10-part series on Netflix, detailing history from 74 to 95, all members past and present. They control their own part of the script, so the story is just not through Paul's and Gene's eyes.
Ooh, wow. Okay. At least you're not asking for a lot.
Hey, these are my wishes.
I was just going to say, you got to reach for the...
These are my wishes.
Fucko. Yeah.
Damn.
On a Christmas episode, you're calling me names. Jeez.
Good Lord.
All right, that's a good one. No, I like it. I think everybody would love to see that. Absolutely.
Okay, so my number 2, release a DVD box set that has a full live show from every year, again from 74 to 95, including the live show where Mark St. John plays guitar on stage.
Now I have to ask, those first 2 wishes, you stop at 95. Why is that?
Because everybody knows what's happening after 96. Like,
okay.
That's been, at least in our world, like my son doesn't know, but we know.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But 74 to 95 seems like there's pieces of the story missing for us. Okay. Right? Or it's massaged. Let's put it that way.
No, that's a good point. Good point.
Wait a minute. You don't want to have something where the whole, Kiss Army can contribute and discuss about the whole Tommy and Ace and all that stuff? Doesn't that sound like a lot of fun to you?
Toxic Facebook group alert.
Ooh, cheater Chris and fake Ace.
Well,
Diet
don't
Kiss.
worry. All those guys are going to perk up on my number 1.
Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
All right. So with permission from the Carr family, obviously, in 2021, you do 10 special shows. You announce what they are at the beginning of 2021, pepper them through the first 3 or 4 months, and you do 10 Eric Singer and Eric Carr makeup shows.
Ooh. Wow. Sonny reaching for the stars.
No Peter, those 10 shows.
Wow. Woo. Well,
you announce them.
I think Sonny is on record, correct me if I'm wrong, is thinking that Peter is a little overrated in Kissery.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's not a big fan of Peter Criss.
No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah.
But
so
that's okay. It's okay.
That's interesting. So you've heard us talk about this in our text exchange, how my theory, and it's not going to be on my KISSmas list, so I can mention it now, was to do the last show and have the 4 originals, in their makeup. But, Ace and Peter can't carry the band. The band will sound like shit if they were doing a whole concert. So you do have Tommy and Eric Singer up there. But Eric Singer is in Eric Carr's makeup. Tommy is in, makeup. The Ankh Warrior makeup.
Yep.
And Bruce comes out and he's in the Bandit makeup.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
It only got ridiculous at the end.
I could give some plausible deniability to Zeus a little bit. Then when he said Bruce with the Bandit,
I love it. That's it. That's how they should go out on top. And Doc McGee comes out in the Birdman fucking outfit that
the chicken hawk outfit that freaking
he does the chicken dance.
Oh
God.
Yeah. So what do you think?
No,
it's interesting.
Yeah, that's a kind way. That's a kind way.
It's going off a little bit of your number one there, but that was my theory. I like your number one. Obviously, with respect, it would have to be with Eric Carr's family's blessing.
Yeah, totally. Yep. That's a great That's a great KISSmas list, Sonny. Thank you. We love it. And again, thank you for taking some time joining us on this special episode. Thank you for being a friend of the show. And we wish you nothing but the best and a Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, guys, keep up the great work. Happy 50th or 51st or whatever it is. Ask the release police. They know.
Honestly, yeah, I want to echo Tom's sentiments. Thank you for being a great friend of the show. Here's to a great 2020. Many good surprises coming up. And thank you once again, Sonny, and we appreciate it.
All right, guys, later.
Okay.
Later, brother. Well, that was fun. That's Sonny, of course, a favorite of ours, a favorite of the show. Always great to have him on. So before we, wrap this up, we should give each other what are our top 3 KISSmas wishes. You want to go first?
Sure. Yeah. And just real quick, thanking Sonny again. Sonny's always a great guest, big Kiss fan, and we always like listen to his ideas, contrary to what some people may think, but we love Sonny.
Yep.
All right. So I'm glad that my KISSmas wish list is different from everybody else's. It might not be as dramatic and exciting as everybody else's, but this is my personal private business. So all right. So my number 1, I want to hear from Peter Criss. I want to hear what he thinks of the show, of the tour, of the reunion, how he feels. Has he been asked to perform? Would he perform? I know that there may have been some things earlier where he said he wouldn't, that he wasn't interested. Is that true? Can he confirm? Since this started a year ago, we haven't heard really anything from Peter Criss, and it would make me happy as a fan of the original 4 to find out what his thoughts are and where he stands. And if he said no, why did he say no? So that would interest me.
I would be interested in that too. That's a great one.
Okay. My second one, and like Sonny did on his wish list, you got to reach for the stars. I would love to see some kind of collaboration on stage with David Lee Roth and Kiss.
Ooh.
I would love to see. I don't know what it would be exactly, whether it's, David Lee Roth singing a Van Halen song while the band plays it, or, maybe Paul Stanley and David Lee Roth singing Shout It Out Loud together. I think that would be wild. It'd probably be crazy. Who knows what it would sound like? But I think that would just like really be something amazing for the fans to see. Some kind of collaboration with those two now that they're touring together.
Nice.
And my last one, it's a little basic, but for me as an old school, 70s Kiss fan, for the last show, the final show, I think I may have mentioned this before. Get rid of that video screen and bring back the big giant lighted Kiss logo. The one that you see like on the Love Gun tour, or that big giant beautiful lit up Kiss stage that flashes and just, old school final show. Get rid of that stupid video screen with those graphics. I hate them. It distracts me from what's going on with the band. Give me that big, giant, old-fashioned light-up Kiss sign and just light the place up. That's what I want to see. Old school.
Wow. I like all three of them. Different ideas. They're kind of realistic. They're not out there, but
yeah. I mean, you're right. I mean, I could have went for something crazy, but I mean, granted, I don't think any of these three are going to happen at all. But maybe grounded. If you had to rank them in terms of realistic, maybe mine would be a little bit higher. But who knows?
Yeah, no, I think they're awesome.
Okay, cool. What do you got, buddy?
All right. So for me, my three things for this KISSmas that I would like. Number one, I'm gonna go for something because when I think of KISSmas and Christmas, I think of my childhood. I think of toys. I think of what I would want, and I think the what's the phrase that I'm thinking of? The holy grail of Kiss products is the pinball machine.
Absolutely.
I'd like to have the old original pinball machine.
Yep.
That's what I want Santa to bring down. Hopefully he doesn't break it, bringing it through the chimney. The original pinball machine.
I've been saying that for years. That's the ultimate. Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So that's my number one. My number two is to convince you to go on the Kiss cruise with me.
Well, in terms of things ranked realistically, I'd put that near the bottom. But you never know. You never know. I'm never going to say never. I'm never going to say never.
All right. That's my number two, to get you to go on the Kiss cruise with me.
That's because you want to see me in a Speedo on the boat.
That's right. The fittest Kiss podcaster out there.
I don't know.
That tells you about the rest of us. Then finally, my last, and I'm going to get Tommy all sentimental, is to be able to go to the last Kiss concert with all my friends. And I've been kind of hinting that to everybody as we go along. To go to the last Kiss concert in New York and make a weekend out of it. To go with Tom. To go with like Murph. To go with Steven and Steve and Ed and Sonny. And hook up with Jericho and hook up with the guys from Pot of Thunder, hook up with the rest of the guys from Hotter Than Hell, hook up with the guys from Kiss 3 Science Theater, Podcast Rock City. And what about me if I bring some posters? No, we're all set with that. And just meet up with some of the great, unbelievably fun and hilarious Shout It Out Loud cast listeners and friends of ours from social media. I would love to be able to do that. And I think that's probably a wish that hopefully can come true. That's my third wish.
That would be absolutely fantastic. And, short of us being able to go to the show together, I think, and I was kind of thinking of this, and I'm glad that you brought it up, but I think what would be awesome was that, let's just say that we cannot get tickets to the show. But if all those Kiss podcasters that you just mentioned, the new ones like us, or the old ones like, Kiss 3 Science Theater, or, Podcast Rock City, all those, if everybody got together and did like a Kiss podcast mini, I don't want to use the word convention, but if everybody got together and did some kind of special event, Special what? Cross promoting, just celebrating that final show. Like, we do this podcast because we love Kiss, and for everybody to come together and kind of share in that moment and then just have it be the event that it should be. I think that would be amazing. Going to the show, like what you just said, that would obviously be, an amazing experience, but it'd be cool to get everybody together and kind of celebrate that event.
But what I thought about when you decided saying if we could get everybody together? You know what I thought about?
What?
I thought of Anchorman. There's the KST guys. Someone's got a fucking trident. They're chucking at everybody. Oh, look, Sonny just fucking stabbed Des in the neck with a fucking Chinese star. And fucking...
Did you hit him with a trident? I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
That's what I just pictured all the Kiss podcasts in a fist fight gang like the Warriors running through. No, you just walk through the Pot of Thunder Cruise area. Oh, shit.
It could turn into that. That's true. Who knows?
Oh, that would be sick.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
So
I like it.
Was fun, right?
Yeah, but something's missing. This doesn't feel right. Something's missing. What's missing?
Nothing.
Nothing's missing?
All right.
I know what we're missing.
What?
God bless us, everyone.
Oh, God, it's Murph Cratchit.
Tiny Murph.
Hey, no.
Murph.
No Irish jokes. No Irish jokes.
Oh, God. Welcome, Murph. Whoa, it's a Christmas miracle. Unbelievable. How could we have a 50th extravaganza holiday episode without the Murph? Welcome, buddy.
Yeah, you guys just said we'll get back to you in a little bit. Join us later, and 3 Sam Adams White Christmas later. Ready to go.
Ooh, best beer around for the holidays. Sorry, Zeus, it's not a Bud Light.
I was just about to say, fuck, it's not a Bud Light.
Oh, God.
So what have you guys been doing?
Nothing. Just hanging out.
Oh? Okay.
All right. So, Murph, you know the drill. We talked about this. We're making our wish to, I don't know, Santa, Star Child, Claus, I don't know, and a wish list, 3 things we want. They can be realistic. They can be foolish. They can be whatever you want.
All right.
All right. Lay it on us, brother.
I'm probably going to go with something that may have been brought up at some point, but the obvious that Peter and Ace make an appearance. Preferably, it would be on February 1st in Manchester, New Hampshire. But at some point on the end of the road tour, would like to make sure that those two get their due credit.
Okay. That would be amazing if we got to see that. It ain't going to happen, but that's why it's a Christmas wish list.
Item number 2, I would love for them to play Shandy and Zeus to be there to witness the whole thing.
Oh, see, that's a good one. That is a good one because that would be. Now, Zeus, what would you do? You'd love it. You'd sing along.
This is why our YouTube should have video to see my face right now when he said that.
Hey, we're recording with video. All you have to do is upload it.
Yeah. And
all right, good one, buddy. I like that. That would be entertaining and funny.
And for item number 3, I will ask that Tommy, Zeus, Sonny, Steve, and Steven all get a Paul Stanley thong in their stocking, male version.
Ooh, I don't know about that. That might be a little sketchy there, especially if you look at how some of these people look. I don't think I want to see them in anything.
Pre-shit stained or
post? God, actually, Murph, if you really want to make that a special gift, not just the Paul Stanley thong, but the thong, and then recreate the back cover of Crazy Nights with it.
Is that available on Click T Shop?
Oh, that'd be beautiful. Ed, listen, make a thong T-shirt for the Crazy Nights album cover.
The big fucking safety pin through the middle of it. Oh, God,
terrific, Murph. That's why we save Murph. That's why we save the best for last.
That's an awesome one.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right.
Song.
What else going on?
So, as we always end our topics, we go right into questions. When we have our lovely friend Murph on, he always asks us questions. You got some for us?
I do. What Christmas duet would you like to take one of the two artists out and put a particular KISS member in? And I will lead it off. I would actually like to see the David Bowie, Bing Crosby Christmas song. Take out David Bowie and put in Paul. I think it actually could be done pretty well.
That's actually very interesting, and I think a song like that with some controlled lyrics and I think that would actually. Now, let's be serious about the David Bowie version is amazing, but I like that. I like that. All right, now mine. This is easy for me. I would take out Dean Martin from Baby It's Cold Outside.
I knew you couldn't do that.
And I would replace it with Ace. Holy
stole my idea.
A fucking baby. It's fucking cold outside. Holy shit. Oh,
Baby,
come on.
Outside. And he goes, well, grab a fucking coat. What the fuck?
Of course it's fucking cold outside. It's December, you fucking moron.
Oh, shit, you're right. It is fucking cold outside. I need some cold gin.
And then he could recreate that photo shoot where he's passed out in the snow face down.
I don't know. Maybe I would probably have Gene do Rudolph. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And
that shiny nose
on KissOnline.com. And you can buy it on KissOnline.com. For the first 1,000 people that order this, they will also get a Gene Simmons Rudolph reindeer antelopes that you can wear. I mean, come on. I don't know.
That's actually awesome because a shiny red nose made out of demon blood.
And you can buy it now on KissOnline.com. All right, that's great, Murph. What do you got for number 2?
Well, you already actually worked right into it. It's December 24th. You wake up and you realize you forgot to buy a gift for one important person in your life. What is the thing that you would go to KISS.com, KISS Online, and do your last-minute purchase?
Oh, shit. Ooh, God damn. Catching me off guard. Let's see. I would have to go with oh boy. I have seen them on KissOnline.com. I think I would have to go with the fancy little pajama set there that Paul Stanley was modeling there, reading the bedtime stories. They do have those in a women's version, so I would have to jump on that. That's a good one.
You gotta be shitting me. They really sell that?
Yeah. It might not be in
onesies.
It might not be authentic on KissOnline.com, but I have seen them on Amazon. Yep.
Oh, that's pretty weak.
Oh, I'm just jealous because he doesn't have one right now.
No, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to actually look at the website. What the fuck would I get from them?
You can't cheat.
Of course I can. What's the fucking difference? A fucking Johnny Cool Balls? The listener's gonna call up and complain?
Probably.
Murph, what would you get?
You know the release police.
I would look for a Psycho Circus t-shirt.
Oh, why the fuck would you do that?
Because I'd give it to you.
Oh, God.
I'm looking at this. A cold gin scarf for $50. And it's got Eric and Tommy face makeup on it. Oh. Ooh. I'm going to send it to the fucking Toxic Kiss Face Group member of my choice. Here you go. Here's a
50
gin scarf with Tommy Faye's makeup on.
That's actually pretty damn nice, but you're right. It has it's funny when you go on that website, half of the stuff has like the original band and the other half has like the images of the new guys. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? They can't figure it out. All right, but anyways.
All right, guys, I know you got to wrap things up, but before you kick things off tonight, I had asked if you guys are doing anything with the Christmas theme, or Twas the Night Before Christmas, and you said you come up with something. So if I could get 2 minutes to do my version of Twas the Night Before KISSmas, and then I'll let you be.
Please do. Go ahead.
And I apologize for my impersonations. during
God.
it. But
Oh.
if I could have the floor.
Take it, buddy.
Okay.
All you.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature of the night was stirring. Peter Criss looks more like a mouse. Paul's fishnet stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that Ace Frehley would be there. Tommy and Eric were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sold-out venues danced in their head. And Shannon Tweed in her kerchief, and Gene in his cap, had just settled their brains. Oh shit, Gene's got to take a crap. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, Gene sprang from the crapper to see what was the matter. Away to the window, Gene flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of Shannon's gorgeous glow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to Gene's wandering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so drunk and spaced, Gene knew in a moment it had to be Ace. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he gurgled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dynasty, now Shock Me, now 2,000 Man, on Shandy, and on the rest of my clan. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, don't fall. And then in a twinkle, Gene heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As Gene drew in his head and was turning around, down the chimney, Ace crashed to the ground. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his boot, and his clothes were all tarnished with throw-up and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a diddler playing with his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like Rolos, his nose like a rotted berry. His fat fucking mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin looked like shit from a previous Frehley comic show. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a bloated round belly that shook when he laughed, like that time on Tom Snyder's show that pissed off Gene and Paul. Sorry. He was a chubby and plump, a fucking despicable-looking elf, and Gene laughed when he saw him in spite of his overweight money-bag soda-drinking self. A wink of his eye and a twitch of his head soon gave Gene to know he had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled the fishnet stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, took a quick hit of some blow, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a drunk whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a sissel. And Gene heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and where's my Grammy? And to all, a good night. I'm out, guys. I'll see you.
Oh, my God.
The one, the only Murph.
The fact that you just crafted that is a miracle. You're going to have to type that out, and we're going to have to make copies of that. That is magnificent.
I think we're going to have a separate podcast episode for that.
All right.
Murph reading Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Murph, thank you, buddy. Merry Christmas, buddy. Thank you for joining us, man. And thank you for sharing that, buddy. Love you, buddy. All right. See ya.
So...
Holy
that
fuck balls
was fucking awesome. I can't believe he just did that.
How the fuck did he just write that? Oh God!
How awesome
all right,
was that? That was just, that was just awesome. Murph once again hits it out of the park.
Yep, the kid's a genius being able to put something like that together that quickly. That was awesome.
We just told him that like an hour ago.
Right. He's like, guys, he said to me, Tommy, did you talk to Zeus about the 12 days of KISSmas idea? I said, buddy, I've been so damn busy. I completely flaked. He's like, I'll take care of it. And then he just came up with that.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Awesome.
So I want to give a KISSmas gift to you and our Shout It Out Loudcast listeners. You guys are so fond of these like little episodes of mine. So I want to finish the trilogy in 2019. I've got one last story of unfortunate bathroom experiences.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Okay. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I actually got like 3 more, but those can be solo episodes. But the last of these trilogy is this. Earlier this year, I was trying, Tommy, to watch myself, get myself in a little bit better shape, eating a little healthier. And one of the things I was trying to do is avoid oils, you know?
Yep.
So when I had my salad, I was trying to just not have oil and vinegar. I was trying to have it with a little bit of vinegar. So I was on my way to an appointment, and it was on 495 heading south.
Oops.
And so I came home. I had to eat before, because I knew this appointment would take me a while. So I came home, ate a little piece of fish, and made a salad. And all I used was vinegar. And I put a little too much vinegar on this salad.
Fuck.
I'm driving on 495. If I sped, I would only be like a minute or 2 late. So I'm already flying. I can't be late.
Fucking flying. No stopping, no nothing.
My stomach was like somebody was taking knives. Like, what the fuck? Why did I eat that fucking vinegar?
What is the matter with you?
Fucking dying. And I'm like, oh my God, my stomach's going to explode. I'm going to fucking shit myself.
Oh my God.
Before I go to this fucking meeting. I'm not making this up, guys. This is, and as you heard earlier, I can't stand using the bathroom outside my house.
Shipbreak.
I thought about I should have gone, but I didn't have to go. But of course, as soon as I get in my car and hit the highway, that's when it hits me. I'm driving. And so I'm like, how am I going to do this? I can't go to this lady's office and just fucking destroy it. So I'm driving down the highway. I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I going to go? Like, I can't go to a McDonald's bathroom or something like that off the highway or something. So, you know what my idea was? I've got it. I looked for a hotel.
What?
I found a hotel. Get this. I found a hotel right off of the fucking highway. Get off the exit. Every hotel's got a lobby. Every hotel has a main area and has a bathroom area.
Yep.
I walk in and the lady was like, oh, hi, do you need some? I said, no, I'll be right back. And I acted as though I was a person staying at the hotel. Like I was just walking in, going back to my room. I walked into that hotel fucking lobby bathroom. I tell you, Tommy, it came out of me like a fire hose.
What is the matter with you? What the fuck is wrong? Dude, you might need a fucking colonoscopy or something. Because this ain't right. This is not right.
It came out of me. Thank God I had of course, I used the handicap stall. Nobody was in there. The stench of this fucking, like, came out. It was violent. It was a violent stench.
All the goodwill, all the Christmas cheer we have provided this evening.
I fucking destroyed that bathroom.
Oh
it smelled the best. I get up, clean myself up. Walk by the fucking lady at the hotel front desk. See you later. Just get my car. She probably was like, what the fuck did that guy just do?
Oh my God.
Hey Frank, can you just go see what the guy did? And Frank had to go inspect the bathroom.
Dude, you need to see like a fucking gastro doctor. The shit's not right.
Buddy, everything was in the toilet. It didn't. I didn't shit on the floor or anything like that. But holy Christ, if it was almost worth hurting so much from having to shit from the satisfaction I got from shitting. Do you get my point?
I understand exactly.
Worth it.
Yes.
Never, ever just eat salad with just vinegar. Holy fuck, dude.
Dude, poor Zeus.
Oh my God. Zeus. It was the most painful thing. That's the end trilogy of my bathroom experiences.
So now you people have to decide what's better, the Star Wars trilogy or Zeus's shit trilogy.
Wait till the solo episodes come up too, because we have a couple little mischievous ones.
Oh, fuck!
And my last KISSmas gift to everybody is so Herda.
Oh, here we go.
Our German housekeeper that in our suite from college.
Here it goes.
Who tell everybody you gross. She used to put on.
You boys are disgusting.
A lot of Vaseline on her lips for some reason. Remember?
Chapstick.
It wasn't chaps. It was like Vaseline or something.
Or
and she would be like, "You need to get up. Go to class. This house is disgusting. Gross. And she'd get pissed off at her because she was so aggravating. Like, shut the fuck up, cum lips. So I kept calling her cum lips. This poor lady had no idea.
This poor fucking German immigrant who's just trying to make money is being called fucking
cum lips. Did you remember though? She had that blotch of fucking Vaseline up her lips, and she'd be talking and be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Oh my God, she was so aggravating. So those are my 2 KISSmas gifts to you.
I'm sure
another shit story and Herda's nickname.
I'm sure everybody is extremely grateful for your charitable gifts that you've given.
Guys, I've got a million more of these stupid stories.
Absolutely. They don't end.
So if people want to hear these fun and entertaining and educational stories, Tom, how do they find us?
Well, they can find us on all the major podcast platforms. You know, the Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify. We're part of the Pantheon Network, and it's us and about 25 other rock and roll music, pop music discussion podcasts. You can visit us at Pantheon Podcast. Check out us and all the other places we're available, as well as all the other amazing shows on Pantheon. We're on all the social medias. You guys see us and follow us. We love it. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Email is shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com. Shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com. Drop us a line, comments, etc. With this special Christmas episode. If anybody out there gets any cool KISS gear for Christmas, you know, whether it's clothing, some collectibles, vinyl, anything, take some pictures, share them with us. We want to see that, and we'll do this. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you get anything cool, we want to see it, because hopefully, Santa Stanley will bring us some Christmas gifts too that have some KISS related things to them. So
is that what we're settling on at the end, Santa Stanley?
I don't know. That just popped out. I think we've run out of every combination. So yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. We love reading your emails. Love getting your questions. Comment on our Twitter, our Instagram, YouTube, all of that. And then, of course, like we say, send us emails. We love the emails. Shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com. Those that are interested, as Ed said earlier, from Click T Shop, you can get any of our merch on clicktshop.com. Pick up your Shout It Out Loudcast stuff over there. And then today, because it's KISSmas, famous last words.
Oh, here we go, baby. We're going to mix it up. It was December 24th on Hollis Ave in the dark when I see a man chilling with his dog in the park. I approached very slowly with my heart full of fear. Looked at his dog. Oh, my God. An ill reindeer.
Gee, I think I've heard that one before.
Hell yeah.
So for me, I like to end this one. This is going to go out to our friend, David.
Oh, boy.
So, when Santa visits his paisans with Dominic, he'll be, because the reindeer can't not climb the hills of Italy. Jiggity jig.
Hee-haw.
It's Dominic the donkey. Jiggity jig.
Hee-haw. The Italian Christmas donkey. Oh,
that's right.
That's perfect for our buddy David.
That's right.
Buon Natale.
Yep. So, Tom, wish you a Merry KISSmas to you and the fam. To all our listeners, Merry KISSmas. Thank you very much. I hope Santa is well to you, and all you that celebrate Christmas and those that do not, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, and every other holiday you might be celebrating. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And I want to give a big thank you and a big shout out to all of our friends that joined us tonight for this special episode. Stephen Michael and Sonny Pooney from Growing Up Rock, Steve Wright from Potter Than Hell, Ed Spangenberg from Click Tea Shop, our buddy Murph, and finally my partner and buddy Zeus for making it to 50. Who would have ever thought this when we were having this conversation a year ago, that we would be here right now celebrating our 50th? It's unbelievable. And what a great way to celebrate the holidays. So thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful holiday with everybody.
Thank you. Peace out, Girl Scout.